me he vuelto a descargar el juego, me salió un error diciéndome que se habían corrompido los archivos y que me tenía que volver a descargar el juego en la Play 5. Bueno, yo lo tenía en un disco externo y lo he puesto en el disco de la Play 5, así que vamos a probar a ver si hay algún cambio o
Charles
algo.
IV, King of Bohemia and Holy Roman Emperor, had a long and successful reign. The empire he ruled from Prague expanded, and his subjects lived in peace and prosperity. When the emperor died, the whole empire mourned. More than 7,000 people accompanied him on his last procession. The heir to the throne of the flourishing empire was Charles's son, Wenceslas IV, whose father had prepared him for this moment all his life. But Wenceslas did not take after his father. He neglected affairs of state for more frivolous pursuits. He even failed to turn up for his own coronation as emperor, which did little to endear him to the Pope. Wenceslas the Idle did not impress the imperial nobility either. His difficulties mounted until
Me
the nobles,
parece que no se
exasperated
escucha
by
el
the
pitido,
inaction of their ruler, turned for help to his half-brother,
así que
King
vamos
Sigismund of
a
Hungary.
dejar el micro abierto.
Sigismund decided on a radical solution. He kidnapped the king to force him to abdicate, then took advantage of the ensuing disorder to gain greater power for himself. He invaded Bohemia with a massive army and began pillaging the territories of the king's allies. It is here that my story begins.
No sé si las partidas, haber eliminado el juego y volverlo a instalar, si van a estar todas para poderlas cargar. Sí, sí está todo, vale. Pues vamos a, a darle de nuevo a continuar y a ver dónde la había dejado. Voy a poner a cargar el móvil, que se me está muriendo. Aquí está. Bueno, ya sabéis, me están saltando los de los DLCs, como he dicho antes. Yo no los había jugado. Hay varios juegos que tengo los DLCs pendientes por jugar, que completé la historia. Ya hace bastante tiempo que no había jugado a este juego, pero la Play 5 invita a jugar de nuevo a los juegos simplemente para ver si hay alguna mejora gráfica o de estabilidad. Y la verdad, este juego no es que fuera mal en sí. Yo de este juego lo único que me quejaba es que estaba en inglés, había mucho que leer y a mí los juegos que tienen mucha carga de lectura, pues, al final me terminan durmiendo. Para leer están los libros y los juegos, pues aquellos juegos que te hacen leer la de Dios, pues al final terminan cansando a la gente. Un ejemplo, por ejemplo, el Vampir. El Vampir lo empecé a jugar y cuando tienes que empezar a investigar y hacer preguntas, ahí lo dejé. Me dormía. O sea, intentaba jugar al juego y cada vez que tenía que estar preguntando a la gente y tenía que estar ahí leyendo el libro, me dormía. Así que bueno, no Spanish no play, ya se saben. Juegos como GTA, Red Dead ya son perdonables porque nunca los han traducido, pero tienen los textos, están en castellano. Y si bien yo muchas veces me quejo de que si hay una conversación y estás conduciendo o estás leyendo, estás conduciendo, no puedes estar en las dos cosas. Así que, bueno. Bueno, vamos a ver qué tal. Torneo, bla 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 y bla bla bla. Ya está mi niña ahí.
watch it. You can't draw your weapon here.
Bueno, vamos a ver si continuamos la misión. A ver dónde era. No sé ni qué estoy haciendo. Guarda. Lo siento, lo siento. Tienes que ir alerta a la hora. Que es que, ¿sabes lo que pasa? Que estoy sacando el arma y estoy dentro del pueblo y al final lo van a tomar como una amenaza y me van a atacar. Así que me voy a ir por aquí hasta que retome un poco los controles del mando. A ver cómo es. Aquí está el caballo. ¿Cómo era para saltar? Así, con el cuadrado. Vale. Vale. Este me agacho. Tengo que ir alerta por los caminos porque como me ataquen estoy muerto porque es que no me acuerdo ni de los comandos ni nada. Así que, bueno, lo primero que voy a hacer es... Iba a meditar, pero no. A ver. Esto es para el mapa. Esto. Vale, a ver. Armas. Tengo las antorchas, los arcos, escudo. Vale, armadura. Esto, camisa, creo que está rota. Notoriedad 72. Pero esto está roto. Información de objeto. Una camisa de lino que es una prenda básica usada tanto como por ricos como por pobres, ¿vale? Como veis, pone tal condición está en cero, o sea que está rota. Ya está, directamente. Vale. Confía todo esto, tengo que mirar las condiciones. Comida. Mover, comer. No me deja de costar. Objetos. Otros. Vale. Jugador. Nivel principal, nivel 19. Progreso al 99%. No sé por qué no me llega al nivel 20. Ahí se me quedó fuerza nivel 20. La agilidad nivel 20. La vitalidad nivel 20. Diálogo nivel 19. Beneficio. Carisma nivel 8. Vale. Tributo, salud. Vale. Energía, saciedad. Combate, arte de la guerra. Contra todo pronóstico. Ataque encadenado. Defensas. Arco. Espada. Vale. A ver. Y nada más. Estoy mirando y no sé por qué tengo todo roto. La silla de montar de noble de 4 alforjas la tengo rota. La de esta de está rota. Todo está roto, macho. ¿Y esto qué es? Esto está dejar. Esto está en mal estado. Ala, venga. 333 de esto. ¿Será que se puede? Bueno, puedo vender. Velocidad, capacidad, valor, salud, arreos, equiparse. Y perro, o sea que puedo tener perro. Bueno, eso es con la chica. Igual a lo mejor con esta también puedo. Vale, bueno, vamos a continuar con las misiones. Esto, todo. Epílogo. Todd se ha ido y sus hombres se han dispersado, pero aún queda mucho que resolver. Objetivo actual, espera hasta que Capcom llegue al campamento. Vale. Este que es. Mi hogar ha sido destruido, mis padres y mi novia asesinados. Huí como un cobarde y sobreviví de milagro. Y cuando intenté hacer lo correcto y entrar a mis seres queridos, perdí lo último que me había dejado mi padre. La espada forjada por Sir Ralph. Pero no volveré a oír, nunca. Encontraré el caballo bellaco. Y esto es venganza. He de encontrar a Markov y vengar a mis padres. Estas misiones no están completadas entonces. Perdido en el bosque, busca al localizador de Sid Davis. Problemas de comunicación, consigue la recompensa de mano de Merino. Espíritu inquieto, descubrir lo que disfrutará. Bueno, torneo. Torneo de altaje, glorioso torneo de altaje, convocado por hijos. Mañana, El doblón nunca huele a ladrón. La espada de la reina. Estos son actividades. Actividades. Hacedme un favor, dadme. Puedes pelear con Milan otra vez. Disparar alguna otra vez. Bueno, estas son actividades. Cortejo, Ir a ver a Teresa. Mm, Teresa, la sonrisa de es una amiga mía. Solo puedes seguir 3 misiones secundarias y actividades. Vale. Entonces, voy a dejar esta. Voy a cortejar aquí a la moza. Epílogo. Bueno, ala. Ah, a ver, aquí tengo tanto. Mapa diario, mapa principal, secundaria. A ver. Consigue la recompensa de manos de Merino. Dios cortejo. Voy a quitar estas para no tener y no perderme. Eh, y la principal también. Las voy a deshabilitar. Exceptuando esta. Puedo ir por ahí. O puedo ir. Solo puedo ir por ahí. ¿Dónde está el mapa? Eh, secundarias. Joder. Está activa esta. Ir a ver a Teresa. Y esta. Me lo voy a desactivar. Bueno, vale. Ir a ver a Teresa. A ver. Dios mío, cuando uno deja de jugar a un juego y lo retoma, hasta encontrar los comandos. Vamos a ver, y este juego tiene su mica, ¿eh? Porque. Madre mía. Mapa. Esto... A ver, espera. ¿Cómo voy a llamar al puto caballo? Ahora me he puesto el casco. Quiero encender la antorcha. Que no, sino que quiero encender la antorcha. Guarda la espada, coño. ¡Socorro! Bueno, están... Vale, ya está, ya hemos encontrado. Mira, voy a ver. Configuración. Configuración de juego. Eh, Seleccionar las voces. Y a lo mejor están en castellano. Ay, invertir, reiniciar. No. ¿No están los controles? Guardar cambios. No, no he hecho ninguno. Configuración gráfico, sonido. ¿Cómo era? A ver, los controles estaban por aquí. Sé que estamos por aquí. En el códice. Vale. Ubicación. Eventos, sociedad. Tutoriales. Adiós, caballo. Puede que el perro sea el mejor amigo del hombre, pero no puedes montarte en él. Así que mejor acertar amigo un caballo. Los roles básicos para galopar, mismo para bla 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 bla. El caballo puede saltar. Para bla, bla, ¿y cómo llamas al caballo? Tu caballo es más inteligente que algunas personas y seguramente el camino lo indiques si le dejas solo. Bla, bla, bla. Se puede llamar al caballo cuando se desee, solo hay que presionar. Vale, vale, ya está. Ya tenemos el caballo y vámonos. Vamos a ver a Teresa, que esta se me escapó. Creo que se podía... Creo que no se podía... Sí, en este juego no se puede traspasar los lagos con el caballo. Hay que ir por los puentecitos. De hecho, creo que ni andando puedo llegar a cruzar el lago. Efectivamente, cuando cubre ya no va para adelante. Bueno, ahí creo que estoy viendo un puente. Bueno, sí, noto... Bueno, vamos a ver, hace mucho que no lo juego y tampoco puedo comparar mucho y tal. Pero de lo que recuerdo, sí que noto cierta cosita. Trampa para pescar. Has descubierto, vale. Este sí que era un juego que no era un juego para aquellos que son... Este es un juego muy lento, la verdad, a la hora de jugar, de desbloquear habilidades. Sí que había un truco que creo que lo parchearon. Bueno, yo en el canal colgué varias veces trucos para el juego, para desbloquear habilidades y tal. El tema del arco también me acuerdo que era complicado aprender a disparar porque me acuerdo, me parece que no había un punto de mira. Pero estaba guapo, a mí, digo, no me desagradó. Y ahora, ya os digo, con la Play 5 sí que dan ganas de retomar muchos juegos para probarlos, ver a ver si ha habido una mejora. Aunque vamos, aunque no tengan una mejora de por sí, que hayan metido, lo hayan parcheado, sí que notas mejoras en los juegos. Van más sueltos. Objetivo iniciado. Hoy se celebra el torneo. Mierda. No sé qué pasa si no me presento al torneo. Igual me descalifican. Y es que si voy al torneo lo voy a perder. Si es que hasta que no me acuerde cómo van los mandos. Es que como me asalten por el camino estoy muerto. Si es que no me acuerdo ni cómo se lucha. Sé cómo se saca la espada porque la he sacado 20 veces para sacar la puta antorcha. Que es con la cruceta a la derecha. Pero yo, no sé, recordaba este juego que tenía una... que podías verlo en tercera persona, pero me parece que no. O sea, no tiene... no he encontrado una cámara. Este es 100% primera persona. Bueno, pues puedo ir por atravesando el camino por aquí. A ver, con ese con ese salto. Y cómo era para trotar. Ah, con el círculo. Y por los caminos, no es así de noche. Verás tú que me van a saltar en cualquier momento. Eh, eh. Ahí veo, ¿qué es eso? A un hombre caminando solo. ¿Qué pasa, amigo? ¿Qué hace usted por aquí a estas horas? Cuidado por los caminos, que son peligrosos. Has activado la ventaja burgués. Bueno, vale. Esto parece la entrada a una granja. Exactamente. Uh. Creo que he llegado al molino. Me parece que esto de aquí es el molino. ¡Uy, sí! Esto lo recuerdo. So, vamos a ver. ¡Ay! Mierda, ¡Ey! ¿Qué pasa? ¿Eh? Chucho. A ver, tengo que ir con cuidado con los botones, que soy capaz de meter un espadazo y dejarlo hecho salchichas. A ver, voy a coger unas flores. Menta. ¿Y esto qué es? ¿Más menta o qué? Manzanilla. Bueno, no creo que digan nada porque, a ver, porque entre de noche, ¿verdad? Creo que era mi casa. Vivía con ella.
No. My God. No. let me sleep.
¿Te duele la cabeza?
Go away, leave me alone.
¿En serio? Llevo desde que dejé de jugar pensando
No,
en
go
ti.
away.
Ya me saqué el trofeo virgen. Ya...
Go away, leave me alone.
¿En serio?
No, my God, no, let me sleep.
Bueno, vale, pues ya está, que no me diga lo que te estoy acosando. Oiga, una feminista por ahí en medio, verás, me la lía. Comer del caldero. Bueno, pues vamos a comer. Vale, y esta era mi cama. Dormir, hala. ¿Quieres dormir? Pues vamos, me quedo con las ganas. A ver, vamos a dormir hasta las 5 de la mañana. 4 horas, 3 horas. ¿Hasta qué hora? Hasta las 9, hasta las 8. Venga. Bueno, pues nada, a ver qué tal. Me hacen ganas incluso de retomar el Skyrim, de iniciar una partida en el Skyrim de cero y sacarme... No creo que haya un parche, ¿no? Para el Skyrim en Play 5. Ya sería... Hoy se celebrará el torneo de rantaje, mierda. Partida guardada. Objetivo completado. Hay que ganar el torneo. Si se puede. Objetivo iniciado. Vale, pues nada, habrá que ir al torneo. Habrá que guardar partida y hacer... Teresa,
What? No, go away.
¿pero cuánto duermes? Si hay que fregar y cocinar.
Go away, leave.
Perezosa. Pero como para todos seas así... Bueno, me voy al torneo. A ver. Eso de que me voy al torneo si lo encuentro, claro. A ver. Ah, diario. Venganzas secundarias. Problema de comunicación. Perdió en el bosque. Espíritus. Herencia perdió. Se rumorea de... Coño. Problemas de comunicación. Vamos a ver. Vamos a ir al torneo ese. Espera, a ver. Mira, si se despertó. Ya, te has despertado.
Greetings, Henry.
What actually happened to you in Scallis? I mean, during the attack and... Well, you know.
That's a long story. Not a very cheerful one. Are you sure you want to hear it now?
I do.
All right then. It was a
Va-
day like any other. Another ordinary day in my ordinary life.
Mierda, me parece que estoy iniciando el DLC de cómo se salvó ella.
I awoke at first light, before the others. I like those kind of mornings best. When the first rays of sunshine quickly drive away the nighttime cold. Hello, you. Come here. And the breeze carries the scent of dew-covered grass and the bloom of spring. Oh, look at you. Aren't you a nice boy? I wanted to get my chores done before the rest of the household was up. And this morning seemed made for that very purpose.
Rutina, rutina. Exactamente. Bueno,
Better
sin
get to
darme
work.
cuenta he
Help out
empezado
with
el,
the house,
el
feed the
DLC
garden. You think better get it
de
all done
Teresa.
before Papa's up.
Bueno, pues nada. Pues ya que estoy. Molinero. Has descubierto nueva entrada. ¿Qué has encontrado? Comida. Alabanza.
That's a good boy. That's my boy. Look what I've got for you. You'll love this.
Pues no tengo comida, así que como no le dé mojón. A ver, ¿qué has encontrado por ahí? He visto que escarbabas. Ortiga. Coger ortigas. ¿Qué es eso? Bueno, puedes coger plantitas. Cinco. Bueno, así vas desbloqueando. Mira los pollos. A ver, ¿le puedes dar órdenes al perro? Buscad.
Let's see what you can sniff out here. Seek.
El caballo es capaz de... el perro es capaz de buscar lugares interesantes que no se hayan explorado aún. Vale. Ha salido aquí como una opción de coger algo y se me ha ido. ¿Qué hay? ¿Qué hay? Flor, más ortigas. Bueno, vamos a ver. El tema de las misiones. ¿Qué tengo con esta? He cogido varias. Armadura. Bata. Collar de mamadre. Sandalias. Comida. Objetos. Vale. General. Combate. Bueno, con esta no tengo que tener nada aprendido. Exactamente. Nivel 0, nivel. Efectos. Perro bueno. Vale. Te acompaña un bonito perro. Y todo el mundo es más agradable contigo. Obtienes un punto en bonificación de carisma. Vale. Reputación. Es que tengo un 100% de reputación aquí. Sentido del olfato. Esto es por el perro. Vale. Sonido de olfato. Con el diario. Hecho segunda principal. Vale, principal. Rutina cotidiana. Limpiar el jardín de malas hierbas. Conseguir comida para las gallinas. Opcional. Mirar en las despensa y echar de comer al... Vale. Principal, rutina. Vale. Hombre, ¿qué pasa? Yo no. No curro, yo tengo libre. Bueno, pues... Vamos a ver las rutinas. Buah. Esto huele. Esto. Vale. Limpiar el este de malas hierbas. Fuera junco. Fuera junco. Fuera esto. Fuera el otro. Bueno, ¿y tú qué? ¿Curras hoy? Yo no. ¿O no curras? Bueno, eso de que no curro, espérate. Voy a revisar el cuadrante, pero me parece que no. A ver. Hoy estamos a lunes, día 5, ¿verdad? No trabajo. No. Ah, ¿estás currando ahora? Bueno, pues nada, pues a ver si te gusta este juego. No sé si lo conocías o no, el Kingdom Come Deliverance. Es un juego eh, que está bastante bien si te gusta este tipo de juegos, claro. Son juegos donde se avanza muy lentamente, la verdad. Tiene muchas misiones y las misiones no suelen ser pequeñas, no suelen ser cortas. Vale, pues ya he hecho, has alcanzado un nuevo nivel. Herborista, vale. He limpiado el jardín, vale. A ver, herborista. Molineros, diario, compendio, caballo, combate, jugador. Habilidades. Adiestramiento de perro. Perro bueno, ataca, compañero fiel y busca. Vale. Alquimista. Alquimia, bebidas, cacería, equitación, fuerzas cerraduras, herborista. He ganado el poder de las flores. Si se tienen suficientes hierbas en el inventario, se gana una bonificación de +2 en carisma. Vale. Misceláneo. Sastre. Por cada prenda de ropa que lleves y hayas reparado tú mismo, aumentas en un 0,5 el carisma, hasta una bonificación máxima de +2. No se aplica a armaduras. Vale. Pero si estas habilidades son... habilidad de sigilo a corta distancia. Bla, bla. Combate, arco. Nivel 3 con arco. Bueno, vamos a seguir. Siempre que tengamos la oportunidad quitaremos hierba para ir. subiendo y desbloqueando habilidades. Porque este juego sí recuerdo que las habilidades, o sea, ibas subiendo, por ejemplo, en determinadas habilidades y ibas desbloqueando como unas, digamos, pues unos beneficios, ¿no? Como por ejemplo este de que si llevo X flores en el de este, pues tengo un punto más de carisma. Y claro, eso se va, por ejemplo, el herborista pues se va subiendo nivel haciendo misiones de herborista o recogiendo ortigas, recogiendo plantas de diferentes tipos, haciendo pociones. Aunque haciendo pociones también subías lo que es alquimia. Y bueno, ahí vas. Poco a poco iremos recordando lo del juego. Yo te digo, hace mucho que no lo juego. No me acuerdo ni de los comandos. Así que bueno, me parece correcto haber empezado el DLC este, aunque lo he iniciado sin darme cuenta prácticamente. Pero al menos me servirá como para acordarme de cómo van los comandos y cómo va el juego. Además, disfrutándolo siendo algo nuevo para mí. Vale. Bueno, vamos a ver. Tengo que buscar. A ver, por aquí. Sigilo. A ver si este ya lo he hecho. Ah, mierda. Por aquí Junco vuelve a aparecer.
That should do it. The
Limpiar el
garden is looking
jardín
how
de
it should
malas
again.
hierbas. Completado. Vale. Como veis, ya es la segunda vez que me da esta misión como cumplida. O sea, yo ya había limpiado el jardín, me han vuelto a salir hierbas, las he quitado y he vuelto a ganar un punto de habilidad de herborista. No sé si es una forma de glitchear esto, como ya hicimos con el inicio del juego, repitiendo acciones para ir desbloqueando puntos de habilidad de determinadas habilidades. Y me parece que esto es algo parecido. O sea, aquí yo ya me he dado cuenta que lo he hecho hace un momento, me había dado un punto de herborista, le he quitado dos hierbas que habían aparecido y me ha vuelto a dar un punto de herborista. Así que, y no creo que sea el mismo. Ahora veremos a ver en el compendio qué me sale. Habilidades, herborista y ya soy nivel 4 de herborista. No sé qué nivel era hace un momento, pero lo probaremos. Cuando vuelva a ver otra vez la opción de limpiar el jardín, pues lo volveremos a intentar a ver. Bueno, aquí ahora creo que tengo que hacer más cosas. A ver, aquí, ¿qué hay? Por aquí nada. Por aquí nada. No, por aquí nada. Eso es raro porque aquí me marca una. ¿O es el perro? Eso es el perro, macho. Tengo que darle de comer a las gallinas. Darle de comer al perro. Vale.
I must bring Tinker a piece of meat.
Debo
That'll be a nice
llevarle al
treat.
buhonero un trozo de no sé qué. Bueno. Ahora coger manzanas. Vale, manzanas, todo. Espérate. No. Trozo de carne. Trozo de carne. Voy a dejar pelar la de en peso. Voy a llevar todas las manzanas que pueda. Ahora. Y esa manzana que está ahí. Ok. Vale. Creo que era un trozo de queso, ¿no? ¿O de qué era? O de carne, albonero. Trozo de carne. No sé si la tengo que llevar cruda, cocinarla. Aquí está el tío. Ah, no, es el padre de ella. O sea que era el molinero, pensaba que era su tío. Y es su padre. Vale. Este. Voy a comer algo. Vale. Comer en exceso. Ya. Nueva. Cocinar objeto. Vamos a cocinar un trozo de carne. No sé si era lo que tenía que hacer, pero bueno. A ver. ¿Dónde está el perro? Ahí estás. Ah, quiero, ordenas, comida.
Look what I've got for you. You'll love this.
Un trozo de carne. Vale, echa de comer al buhonero. El buhonero, o sea, el perro se llama buhonero. Vale, pues ya está. Sí, buhonero. Vale, ya ha comido el perro. Lo siguiente que hay que hacer. A ver. En el compendio. Rutina. Conseguir comida para las gallinas. Vale. ¿Qué mierdas comen las gallinas? Tiene que ser esto de aquí. Ah, esto de aquí. Comida para gallinas. El pienso. Vale. Vamos a tirarle a las gallinas.
Here, chicky, chicky, chicky. Here.
Peach,
Here you are,
bishi,
girls. Spill
pitas,
your
pitas,
beaks.
pitas, pitas, pitas. Ahora. Tú, bonero, deja a las gallinas tranquilas. Venga. Habla con vuestro padre. ¿Qué pasa, padre? Buenos días.
Teresa, come here.
¿Cómo puedo ayudar?
What do you need, Papa?
Go up and see the blacksmith. He made some nails for me. Here's some coin.
All right. Anything else while I'm at it?
No, unless you want to stop off at the market and buy some supplies. And before you go, wake Samuel. The boy's still lying in bed and won't stir. He ought to follow your example and Stebor's. You two don't have to be pushed to work. Well, at least he's still better than that good-for-nothing Zbyszek. The lazy wretch. A helper like that isn't worth a damn. If it weren't for his father, God rest his soul, I'd have thrown him out on his ear long ago.
Now, Father, you shouldn't be so hard on Zbyszek. You know he hasn't had an easy life.
And who has, girl? That's no excuse for laziness. You could tell him to get his ass to work, too.
Right. Go for nails, send Samuel and Zbyszek to work. If it's at all possible.
Aye, just so. Oh, and Teresa, once you've done all your chores for the day, I've a little surprise for you.
A surprise, Pa? Don't you want to tell me about it now?
You were always as cheeky as you are inquisitive, just like your ma. I'll give you just a hint for now. I had something made for you, in Rete.
Oh, what is it?
Oh, you'll just have to wait and see. Now go and get on with those errands.
Te quiero, papá. Hala. Bueno, pues nada, me manda a hacer tareas. Esta vez es ir a comprar, no es una tarea tan desagradable como tener que dar de comer a las gallinas o limpiar la caca de las vacas. Así que, bueno, C. ¿Por qué me sale aquí esta C? Tiene que estar arriba durmiendo el chaval, seguro. Ahí está sobando. Venga, chaval. Samuel,
Sammy, get up. It's broad
hermano.
daylight and the birds are singing.
Yeah, I'm up.
Have a bite to eat before going to the mine.
All right, Ma. You don't have to treat me like a child. Looks like it'll be nice today, eh? I could go to the pond fishing.
But you have to go to work.
I know. But maybe I can slip off after lunch.
There will be no slipping off. You know very well Nemoy has been complaining about you.
What about dropping that pail on Tonda's head? It was an accident.
Not the first accident you've had, though, was it?
Well, there you go then. If I leave early, nothing will happen to anyone. And you can cook the fish for lunch tomorrow.
You silly sod. All you ever do at the pond is lie around. The only thing you'll catch is more trouble from the mine master when he finds out. Well, if you're not a child, you can sort it out yourself with Nemoy.
Don't I always?
Bueno, ¿veis? Es lo que os digo, tío, que hay una conversación aquí de 40 líneas que las primeras las pierdes, después te cansas de estar leyendo y la verdad es que te pierdes parte de la historia, de lo que está pasando. Estos juegos que tienen tanta conversación tienen que estar en castellano. Hostia, casi me mato. Salud, la salud. Este juego hubiera tenido muchísima más repercusión si hubiera estado en castellano. Al final, lo digo, pasó sin pena ni gloria por eso, porque está completamente en inglés. Sí, bien, tiene los textos en castellano y es de agradecer, porque si no hubiera estado en castellano yo no lo hubiera jugado. ¿Me gustó? Sí. ¿Hubiera estado mejor en castellano? Sin dudarlo. Pero bueno. ¿Por qué el Skyrim es lo que es? Gran parte es porque está en castellano, voces y texto. O sea, para mí el Skyrim es lo que es por eso. Porque si hubiera estado completamente en inglés, sí, tal vez lo hubiera jugado, pero no lo hubiera disfrutado como lo disfruté estando en castellano. Además, que estaba bien vocalizado, o sea, estaba bastante bien las voces. Bueno, creo que no tengo caballo. A ver, me falta despertar al otro chaval. Y ese me parece que está en el granero. ¿O es este? ¿O era a ti que tenía que despertar? Steve.
Greetings.
How's it going, Steebor? Do you need anything?
No, I'll just be hanging around the mill today, carrying sacks of flour and that. And in the afternoon, I'll go and check the fish trap. Then me and Pa have some matters to attend to in the evening.
What matters?
It's nothing to worry your pretty little head about, sister.
Oh, yeah. The Millers and their secret matters.
Aye, something like that.
Bueno, recordad que los molineros son algo más que los molineros en este juego, ¿eh? O sea... Holgazán.
Pa says you're idle, and if you carry on like that, he'll throw you out.
Why would he do that? Then he'd be left only with Stibor, and Stibor's not going to break his back working either.
Listen, Zbyszek. Pa's not happy with you, and if he says you're idling, you'd better make a bit of effort. I'm only telling you for your own good. You wouldn't want to lose your job now, would you?
You lot are always going on about work as if it was a blessing from heaven. All right. I'll get to work. Anything for a bit of peace.
That's more like it. You'll see it doesn't hurt.
Vale. Listos, ya hemos conseguido otro punto de habilidad. Vámonos al pueblo. No sé si tengo alguna opción, un botón. Alabanza, buscad, quieto, otras órdenes. Agresivo, conmigo, libre, atrás.
No one's a match for me and
Nadie es
you,
rival
eh?
para nosotros dos, ¿eh? Perro agresivo. A ver, el personaje ha ordenado al perro que ataque a los enemigos cercanos. Cuando el perro capte el olor de un enemigo o de su perro, no esperará atacará directamente. Mierda. Bueno, pues mejor que ataque el perro directamente y no me deje a mí a la espera. Bueno, pues me voy al poblado. Creo que había una entrada por ahí. O no sé si por aquí, por el camino. Iremos por aquí. Pues ya que voy, pues iré cogiendo las florecitas y las mierdecitas que hay por aquí. Y así voy. Hostigas. Mucho humo veo yo por ahí. Y no estoy muy seguro si son o el humo de las chimeneas o es que ya está por ahí los bárbaros ahí haciendo de las suyas. No lo sé. ¿Qué es eso? Están discutiendo. ¿Ataca? No, no, no.
It's enough for ordinary people to listen, and they're fine. But you and your ilk make only trouble. Someone ought to put paid to you, and we'd have peace at last.
Like I say, you're like a wretched sheep that will go where it's told, even to the slaughter. And of God and the world you know nothing.
When has reading ever filled anyone's belly, eh? I feed a whole family with these two hands, while yours are only good for pulling your own cock. You lazy wretch. You're full of talk, and yet you haven't 2 groschen to rub together.
You should talk. All you have is what falls from your master's table.
Ha! Look at you, thin as a rake from never having a decent...
¿Qué os pasa con tanta cháchara y discusión? Bueno, ahora me está cargando, me parece a mí, y espero que no.
What are you two quarrelling about here, for the love of God?
This pipsqueak here claims studying is as hard a job as working in the stables.
I most certainly did not,
Por
because
supuesto que no,
study is of
porque,
course
claro,
much
el
harder
es un
work
trabajo
than
más
mucking
duro
out a bit
que
of
mover.
horse manure.
See? That's what I'm
Esto es lo
talking
que
about.
digo.
And yet
Y está más
it's as
claro que
clear
el
as
agua.
day.
Hang on. What's as clear as day?
That study is as hard as
Que el
mucking out
estudio es tan
stables,
duro
if
como
not harder.
limpiar establos.
A man who
no
doesn't
más.
work with his hands is an idler, and a good for nothing. Am I wrong?
Tengo algunas.
I'd like to ask you a couple of questions before answering. What does your work involve, student?
I'm no student, but a baccalaureus, having completed the trivium of the Faculty of Liberal Arts in the University of Prague. Grammar, rhetoric, and dialectics are my work, while this yokel wouldn't be capable even of learning Latin. Father arranged that I will serve as a teacher in Kuttenberg for 2 years before returning to the university to attend the quadrivium. To teach and be taught, that is real work.
What's so hard about your job, Master Groom?
That's real work. Not like this parasite here does. On my feet from dawn till dusk, feeding, mucking out, grooming. By evening, I'm dead on my feet. I'm doing something real, see? Something that makes sense. Horses are needed for work, for the lords, for riding out, even in times of war. And someone has to care for those horses. All this good-for-nothing can do is mouth off. But he'd never be able to do a real job.
You serve Sir Radzig at the castle, don't you, Master Groom?
Aye, and Sir Radzig is very pleased with my work. I can be rightly proud of what I do, and I bring home a nice wage, too. The children are fed, and the wife can buy herself a nice scarf from time to time. I'm satisfied with my lot. How many people can say that?
You're a scholar. What are you doing in Skalitz?
I'm on my way to Sasau with letters. This ingrate here is stabling my horse overnight before I continue my journey.
That's all I need to know. You're both right, but not one of you has a grain of sense. Work is work, whether it's done with your hands or your heart.
Ah, rhetoric worthy of Socrates himself, and out of the mouth of a woman. I bow to you, good maiden. The professors of Prague could learn a thing or two from you.
Are you saying this good-for-nothing here, who has to beg for his beer at the tavern, is my equal? But to hell with it. I won't argue.
Pues no me ha dado ningún punto de habilidad ni nada. No sé si a lo mejor lo he hecho bien o lo he hecho mal. Pero bueno, para mí es igual de trabajo uno que otro. La enseñanza incluso puede ser llegar a ser bastante dura. Comida, alabanza... A ver.
Good day, Teresa. All freshly prepared.
I'm honored that you should come to me.
Bueno, aquí le puedo comprar o vender.
Herbs, fresh or dried. They'll help with every pain and ailment.
Menta, ofraria, caléndula, alimento. ungüentos,
Healing herbs,
vendajes.
ointments, all freshly prepared.
Podría intentar robarle, pero eh,
Good health
igual
to
no.
you, Tyr.
Hola.
They'll help with every pain and ailment.
¿Qué pasa, Matías? Aquí me puedo lavar.
Teresa, I'm glad to see you.
Buenos días. Teresa. Ay, Dios. Sí, sí, Teresa. Y Tereso.
Good morning.
What's new in the village?
There's to be a dance this evening. Again. Can we not find some other way to enjoy ourselves for a change? Harvest festival, Pentecost festival, dances, church, and dances again.
What else would we do for fun?
I heard they have combat tournaments in Rattay sometimes. The men put on shining armour and folk can watch them battering each other. That must be lovely to watch. Why can't we have something like that once in a while? After all, Sir Radzig is the royal hetman.
But for a tournament, you need knights. We don't have enough here in Skalitz.
Ah, but Sir Hanish's tourney in Rattay is even for commoners. Even our fellas could enroll there.
Oh my god, don't say that too loud. I can just imagine how my brothers would be tripping over each other to enroll.
They wouldn't be the only ones, would they? How about that Henry? He's always waving that wooden sword around like you'd think he was getting ready to go on crusade. But there's an interesting thought now. Which of our fellas do you think would win?
Henry would win for sure. He's always practicing with that wooden sword, like you say. And besides, he's a blacksmith's son. They're always strong from hammering iron all day.
Do you think so? Don't say anything, but I think that Henry's a bit of a fool. And he doesn't overwork himself at that forge.
Anyway, enough about tourneys. I must be on my way. Take care.
Ya no lo recordaba el juego este, ¿eh? La verdad que está bastante bien gráficamente. ¿Qué has visto?
You wouldn't believe how long it's taken him to put up that fence. And that cow of his trampled on cabbages 3 times already.
What's so hard about putting up a fence?
Ask him that. You'd think it was the cathedral he was building. Always adding fancy bits and decorations. All I want is something to keep the damn cow out.
Hasn't he been at it a couple of years already?
free. He was out there again yesterday evening, staring at the thing and scratching his chin. He'd be more use as a fence post himself.
He's the dolt, no mistake. How about going round and trampling his cabbage patch a bit?
Ha ha! I'll take the old woman with me. We'll have a good dance.
No sign of the blacksmith. Where can he be?
God bless. What can I help you with?
Father sent me to pick up nails, but there's no one at the forge.
Aye, sorry, lass. Martin had to go to the castle to talk to Sir Radzig. He's to forge a sword for his lordship.
Oh, I see. And has he made the nails for Pa?
I'm afraid he hasn't had time on account of that sword. But if you come tomorrow, he'll surely have them for you. I'll remind him this evening.
All right. I'll stop by tomorrow.
Do that, dear. Oh, and by the way, the girls were looking for you.
Which girls?
Bianca and Johanka. You should stop by and see them before you go home. You girls must be plotting something.
What was it about?
They didn't say, but it seemed important. Which probably means boys, I suppose, eh?
Don't talk to me about boys, good wife. I've 3 fellas at home, and that's Bishek at the mill. You get more use and less braying out of a donkey.
You're very sensible for your age, lass. But I'm sure you'll change your mind when your pa finds a good husband for you.
I'd like to know where. Thanks for letting me know. I'll stop by tomorrow for those nails then.
Not at all. Oh, and another thing, Teresa. Have you seen Henry around anywhere? If he helped his father out more at the forge, there'd be no shortage of nails.
I haven't seen him at all.
No doubt he's at that swordplay with that so-called combat master again. If he could wield a hammer half as good as a wooden sword, there'd be no shortage of nails.
¿Y por qué la de Henry? La misión de Henry no se me ha...
God save you, Ted.
Me dice.
My pleasure.
Bianca, how come you're up so bright and early?
Papa has me running around from dawn till dusk. You know how it is.
Indeed I do.
I'm glad you're here, Tess. You've got to help me with something. But first, can you go and see Henry for me? He's at the sheepfold by the stockade, as usual.
Oh? Playing around with wooden swords again?
Aye. He's getting ready for the life of a mighty warrior.
Well, at least we know he'll be able to protect you from outlaws with wooden swords.
Oh well, boys and their games. Listen, would you bring him a beer from me?
But why don't you bring it yourself?
If Pa saw me running after Henry, he'd tan my hide. But I can't leave him dry in this heat.
All right, I'll bring the beer to him.
Thanks. And don't forget to tell him it's from me.
Everyone knows all the beer in Skalitz is from you and your pa.
You know what I mean. And listen, Tess. Once you've given him the beer, come back to me again. Meanwhile, I'll make an excuse to Pa. I need you to go somewhere with me. But I'll tell you all about it after. Run along before the beer gets warm.
Good day.
God be with you, Henry. Mind you don't get hurt.
Good day, Teresa.
Take that.
I brought you a beer. I'd say you'd need it after a hard battle.
Ah, great. It's as hot as Pa's Forge out here today. That's very sweet of you to get me a beer.
¿Qué hago? Sí.
Actually, Bianca sent it. Her pa doesn't want her to come here.
Ah, I see. I'll make it up to her this evening.
I don't want to know how. How come you're training on your own today? You're usually here with that vagabond. What's his name?
Vanyek. And he's not a vagabond. He's a wayfaring combat master.
Well, it looks like he's off wayfaring somewhere else today.
Yeah, more likely sleeping off last night's boozing. Actually, since I've no opponent today, wouldn't you like to have a go? I mean, a bit of swordplay. I could teach you.
Me? Swordplay?
Sure. Why not?
All right then. I accept your challenge, young sir, but I must warn you, I can swat a mouse with a broom with my eyes closed.
Yeah, I knew you had the heart of a warrior. Let's go then. Come on then. Show me what you're made of. Whoever is the first to hit the other 10 times is the victor.
What if I hurt you, though?
Ah, don't worry. I can handle it.
Jeje. ¡Eh! Trofeo ganado. Muerte por astilla.
Don't go easy on me, Hal.
Ah, very good.
Henry, really? Now that is hardly chivalrous behavior. Now, I shall have to fight for my honor. Take that, you scoundrel! Are you all right?
Nothing, I'm fine.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Are you mad at me?
¿Es eso?
No, of course not. It's my own stupid fault.
Well, that'll teach you to go around slapping decent, God-fearing girls on the backside. Let me have a look at it.
No, it's only a scratch and a couple of splinters. I didn't mean to. No. No, really, it's nothing.
You know how it is, Hal. You lives by the saw.
Dies by the splinter, eh?
There now.
Va a hacer pum. No. Toma. Toma tu pajarito.
By the way, yo Bianca for that beer.
Grima. Misión completada. Vale. Hey, Henry. Tu mamá. ¿Ya estás mejor?
I'm quite hungry. How about you?
¿Tienes hambre? Bueno.
God be with you,
May the
Teresa.
Lord watch over you, Tess.
The stump of that elm you chopped down? You're gonna dig it out then?
I already did. I want to build a shed there.
But you only cut the tree down last autumn. It can't have rotted down enough yet.
No, but I cut off the top roots at the time.
So you did half the job at least.
Leonor.
My pleasure. God be with you. What can I do for you?
What else was it you wanted from me?
You brought that beer to Henry, then?
I did.
Uh-huh. And what did he say?
He had no one to train with, so we had a bit of swordplay together.
You playing with swords?
Yes, and as it happens, I did quite well. Actually, a bit too well. I hit Henry on the hand and wounded him.
Really, Tess? I never knew you were such a warrior girl. He had it coming, the donkey. Maybe it'll dampen his enthusiasm for adventure. All right, but now I can tell you what I wanted. Fancy a walk in the woods?
Right now? You want to court me in the shade of the pines?
No. I need to pick herbs for distilling schnapps. Henry's favorite.
Henry's favorite? I see.
Yes. I'd like to give it to him tomorrow.
I might have known it'd be about Henry again.
Well, you know how it is, Tess. Don't worry. You'll find a fella one day.
That's easy to say when you work in a tavern where there are fellas swarming around you all day. All I see at the mill are sacks of flour.
What about Zbyszek?
Zbyszek? I'd rather settle for a sack of flour.
I suppose. Your pa would never let Zbyszek have you anyway. Not long ago, when he had a few too many, I heard him say how he was going to get you the richest husband for miles around.
Oh, Pa. I hope that was just the beer talking. What herbs do you need?
I've got almost everything, except belladonna. I know a clearing where the best plants grow.
Belladonna? But that's deadly poison.
It is, if you don't know what you're doing. But don't worry, I haven't poisoned anyone yet.
Why don't you go and pick it yourself?
Pa won't let me go on my own. They say a wolf was seen in the woods recently.
A wolf? Hereabouts?
So they say. But it was old Blaha who claimed to see it, and he's never sober. Still, I wouldn't want to go there alone.
Couldn't your brother go with you?
Adam? He'd shit himself if he saw a wolf. And besides, someone has to take care of the tavern. But he could lend us his bow. Good thinking, Tess.
Thanks? So, you're going to borrow a bow from Adam, and then you want me to go with you to pick belladonna in the woods?
Actually, it's not entirely that simple. Adam won't lend me his bow. The last time he did, I broke the string. You'll have to get it from him. Anyway, I don't know how to shoot. But Stibor taught you, didn't he?
Yeah,
but that was a long time ago.
It doesn't matter. If the wolf sees a bow, he won't come near us. So will you go and ask Adam? You know he's always liked you. Just give him a wink and the bow is yours.
You might be able to do that with Henry, but me, well...
Come now. You're as pretty as any lass in the province. And once you've got the bow, meet me on the bridge by the lake, alright?
Alright, I'll help you. But next time I want something from you. I don't want to hear any excuses about how you have to see Henry.
Deal. You're an angel, Tess.
Yeah, sure. Just be back before the place fills up in the evening. Greetings.
I heard you're a really good archer. And that you've even got your own bow.
Yeah. I've got a bow. I made it myself. And I can hit the tree behind the tavern at 20 paces.
Good heavens, that's amazing. Would you lend me your bow for a while?
Lend my bow? To a girl? Well, I don't know, Teresa.
What's wrong? Are you afraid I'll get up to some mischief with it? I won't break it. Stibor taught me how to shoot, and he said I was pretty good.
Well, he would, wouldn't he? He's your brother. Shooting a bow takes skill and strength. You'd never even be able to draw it.
We're going to the woods to pick herbs, and I heard there's a wolf there, so I need that bow.
Are you mad? He'll eat you, bow and all.
No, he won't. If he crosses my path, I'll shoot him dead.
Shoot him dead? Sure. Not with my bow, though. Take my advice and stay at home, out of harm's way.
Supposing I buy the bow off you?
Well, I could always make another one. And Pa gives me nothing from the tavern money. All right, then. But it won't be cheap.
Is this enough?
That's not enough. That's the nicest pile of coin I've ever made. I mean to say, thanks. May my little bow serve you well. I'll throw in a few arrows, too.
God save you, Tess.
Oh, Lord, you see how these people walk past and pay me no heed? You see it, and you will justly punish them.
I've seen you in Skalitz, but I've never spoken to you before.
No, not many people talk to me.
Why is that?
Why? Because I'm a stranger here, and people would rather look after their own than strangers.
I've seen you in Skalitz, but I've never spoken to you before.
No, not many people talk to me.
Why is that?
Why? Because I'm a stranger here, and people would rather look after their own than strangers.
Why are you begging?
I lost everything. I had a wife, a home, children. I had cattle and sheep. Then foreign soldiers came and took it all from me. They killed and burned. Only I survived.
What soldiers do you mean?
I don't know. One soldier's the same as the next. I fled far away to this peaceful land, as far as I could from the scene of my suffering.
I'll give you something. Wait.
A few groschen will do.
Here you are. At least you can get yourself a bite to eat.
Oh, thanks 1,000-fold. God sees your good deed and will watch over you.
God save Teresa. Teresa! Ah!
I've got the bow. We can get going.
Great. Come with me.
Espera que me lo ponga.
I thought we were going to go together. Teresa, wait! This way! I thought we were going to go together. Hey, Teresa, wait. There's a magpie's nest somewhere on that tree. Last time I was passing here, I saw that bird carrying something shiny to its nest. Listen, since you've got a bow, why not try and shoot the nest down? Adam does it all the time, so I'm sure there's nothing to it. Quick before the magpie comes back. Quick before the magpie comes back. Greetings, Tess. Quick before the magpie comes back.
Joder, voy a perder todas las flechas con el puto nido de urraca. A ver. Puedo recuperar las flechas porque macho.
Quick before the magpie comes back.
Había sido un poco gilipollas. Porque debería haber guardado la partida. Antes de guardar. Espérate. Puedo coger las flechas si puedo.
Quick before the magpie comes back. What about that nest, Tess? Or do you want to keep going?
Voy a guardar la partida.
What about that nest, Tess? Or do you want to keep going? Quick before the magpie comes back. Quick before the magpie comes back. God be with you, Teresa. I wonder what could be in that nest. Quick before the magpie comes back. I wonder what could be in that nest. Quick before the magpie comes back. I wonder what could be in that nest. Quick before the magpie comes back.
Joder. Bueno, ya no tengo flechas.
Quick before the magpie comes back. Quick before the magpie comes back. I wonder what could be in that nest.
sido eso?
God be with you, Teresa. What about that nest, Tess? Or do you want to keep going?
Hombre. Sonido de los cojones.
Quick before the magpie comes back.
He encontrado las flechas que he tirado.
What about that nest, Tess? Or do you want to keep going?
A ver, busca. Oh.
Let's see what you can sniff out here. Seek.
Or do you want to keep going?
Igual me encuentro las flechas que he perdido.
What about that nest, Tess? Or do you want to keep going?
I had a look in the nest.
Yeah? And what did you find there?
There was a ring in it. Looks like silver.
Really? Holy Mother of God! I always wanted a silver ring. But you're the one who shot it down.
You can have it.
You're giving it to me? Tess, you're the best friend ever. Thank you. I'll wear it to the dance this evening. Come on, let's go and pick those herbs before it gets too late. Teresa! Tess! I wonder what happened here. I saw it the last time, but no one reported anything in Scarlet's. Do you think they skidded off the road and something devoured them? Maybe a wolf?
I thought you didn't believe in wolf.
I don't. I didn't. Better keep going. Come on. Tess, where are you going? We'll turn into the woods here and go uphill a bit. Follow me. Good help. It's a sweet little garden, isn't it? I never met anyone here. But it's always well kept. Probably some witch. Who else would keep a garden in the woods? It's a shame that witch doesn't grow belladonna, too. Did you hear that? We'd better keep going, all right?
Eso sonaba lobo.
We're nearly there. We'll go along the road here, and then back into the woods.
Tú me estás llevando a la boca el lobo.
May the Lord...
¿Dónde está la belladona?
This is the place.
Ese es el lugar.
I'll start
Empieza a
picking,
recoger.
and you keep a lookout.
O vigilad.
All right, I'll keep watch. Just make it quick.
I'd better pick as much as I can carry.
Ataca.
Mother of God.
¿Es un lobo? Esto es un perro. ¿Qué clase de lobo es este? Un perro. ¿Sabía yo que era un perro? Un lobo, dice. ¿Dónde está Bianca? ¿Y dónde está belladona? Si puedo coger yo un poco de belladona también. Ya que estoy. ¿Se ha llevado toda? A ver si puedo matar a un venado. Buah, qué malo. elefantes? ¿Dónde están? Se me han escapado. ¿Qué? ¿Qué has encontrado? ¡Toma! Si el personaje va a robar algo, es mejor que nadie se vea. Y también hay que tener cuidado con las mercancías robadas. Es buena idea ir en comercio. Bueno, hay que decir que, claro, estas tierras no son mías. Yo soy una molinera y las tierras pertenecen a un lord. Entonces, todo lo que esté en la tierra pertenece al lord. ¿Y qué pasa? Que este venado pertenece al señor de las tierras. Y claro, como antiguamente era ilegal cazar en las tierras de un lord, pues eso. Por eso me dice que tengo mercancías robadas, porque he cazado, no tengo permiso de caza y si me paran con mercancía robada, pues me pueden sancionar. Eh, bueno, antiguamente creo que te cortaban las manos o te colgaban, no sé cómo era la cosa. Así que lo que voy a hacer, no pienso matar más ciervos. Voy a intentar cocinar esta comida antes de de nada. Voy a guardar el arco, no sea que me vea algún guardia con el arco y me diga, ¿vienes de cazar? Vamos a ver si encuentro a Bianca, no sé dónde está. ¿Esto qué es? Bianca está por ahí, salió corriendo la tía. Bueno, la mercancía robada se puede vender en los molineros. Los molineros son, además de molineros,
God be with you, Teresa.
¿qué pasa? Son los que mueven las mercancías robadas.
I thought those rumors about a wolf were just idle talk.
Idle talk, indeed. If I'd been alone, that beast would surely have devoured me.
Did anything happen to you?
No, I'm fine. Thank God. It's a good thing you came along.
Did you manage to pick enough herbs?
Yeah, I did. Fortunately, I'll brew plenty of that liquor. Enough for you, too, as a reward.
All right, thanks. That was a funny-looking wolf, don't you think? I reckon it was actually a wild dog.
Wolf or dog? It was a monstrous beast. Henry will never believe this.
What will you do now?
I'll go back to work at the tavern. There's been quite enough excitement for one day. Thanks for coming with me, Tess. And don't forget to come and see me tomorrow.
All right.
God save you, Tess.
Bueno, vamos a ver si completo esta parte de la misión. No me quiero mojar los pies. Fue el original.
Can you come here a minute?
Johanka, what's up?
I was asking around for you. There's something we have to talk about. Are you going to the dance this evening?
I'd like to go and have a look, if I have time for it. Why? Do you want to borrow my dress?
No, nothing like that. I've got a dress, but I don't want to end up dancing on my own, if you know what I mean.
You want me to find you a dancing partner?
No, not quite. I've already picked one.
Let me guess. Matthias?
I? Who else?
So, what's the problem? Just go and tell him. You've had your eye on him since the Harvest Festival. Surely you must have noticed by now.
He hasn't. I'm at a loss what to do.
Can't you just go and invite him straight out?
You must be joking. What if he doesn't like me? What if he's more interested in... No, not a chance.
So you'd like Matthias to take you to the dance, but you don't want to tell him?
That's right.
How in heaven's name do you want to do it then?
Easy. You're going to steal his lucky dice.
What? How is that supposed to help, for Christ's sake?
If you can get your hands on it without him noticing, he'll be looking everywhere for it. He'll be wandering around saying to himself, "Where did I put that damned dice?" And then I'll turn up. God be with you, Matthias. You didn't by any chance lose your dice? And he'll say,
"Aye, Johanka, I did. Where on earth did you find it?"
"Oh, I found it near the tavern. You know there's going to be a dance there this evening." And then he'll finally get the message.
Madre de Dios,
dance.
hermoso.
Johanka,
Tía, pero no es más fácil ir decirle, tío, esta noche tú y yo... ujú.
I'd love to go with you,
Madre de
Matthias.
Dios,
Thank you for asking.
son
Then he'll
complicadas las mujeres.
take me by the hand, and he'll look... Never mind that. Well, that's how it's going to help. More or less.
You painted a very pretty picture, no doubt. But do you think it'll really work?
I'm absolutely sure it will.
All right then. I'll help you.
Thank you, Tess. Bring the dice to me as soon as you have it.
Hang on, though. How am I supposed to find it?
He was saying at the tavern yesterday that he keeps it in his trunk when he's not going to play. Go and see Fritz first. I heard he's always got some lockpicks, whatever he wants them for. Anyway, no doubt he can show you how to use one.
Me? Pick locks? Johanka, aren't you going a bit too far?
Well, then maybe you can get hold of his key somehow. But whatever you do, don't get caught. And not a word to Matthias, for the love of God.
Bueno, una de las cosas que tenía este juego era que eran interminables las cargas. Y bueno, yo lo he instalado en el disco de la Play 5 y sí se nota bastante las cargas que son más cortas. Bueno, pues tengo que ir a por ganzúas. Allanamiento, vale, tengo que ir alerta con el tema de los allanamientos. Si me ve alguien metiéndome en una casa, puedo tener problemas. Hola, Matías. Antes de meterte. A ver. Necesito ganzúas.
Whatever the ailment, I've got the remedy.
God, you look terrible. Did someone attack you?
What's new, Fritz?
I don't know. Oh, actually, I do know. There's going to be a dance this evening. Are you going?
Oh, Dios.
Maybe. I've got a lot to do still.
They say it's going to carry on tomorrow too. And they'll be roasting a pig. Can't miss that.
So I heard. I wonder how come Sir Radzig allowed it.
No, it wasn't his lordship's idea. It was Master Faithfar's.
Master Tobias? Why would he do that?
I don't know. Maybe he just wants to show off his wealth. I'd have roast pig and dancing every evening if I had his coin.
Listen, Fritz, I hear you know something about opening locks without a key.
Sure. All you have to do is charge at the door. Shoulder first.
I don't want to break down a door. I want to pick a lock.
Ah, you want a lockpick then?
Shh, not so loud.
Well, I can give you some. But you know what they say. Not even a pig grunts for free.
That's the stupidest thing I ever heard. Who says that?
Mostly me. And everyone thinks it's fucking clever, so bugger off.
Hey, Fritz, how about giving me a couple of lockpicks for free, eh? After all, we've known each other since we were little.
All right, but just this time. If you break them, don't expect to get more for free.
Just two?
You said a couple, didn't you?
Will you teach me how to pick a lock?
Sure. For a few groschen.
¿En serio?
Are you yanking my pizzle? I can't get drunk for that. More. A skill like that is worth its weight in gold, you know.
Will you teach me how to pick a lock?
Sure. For a few groschen.
Satisfied?
You won't convince me with that.
Are you yanking my pizzle? I can't get drunk for that. More. A skill like that is worth its weight in gold, you know.
Will you teach me how to pick a lock?
Sure. For a few groschen.
Is this enough?
That's not enough.
What do you say to this?
That's not enough.
It's easy as fuck, unless you're all thumbs. Listen, you've got to find a spot where the lock catches and press on it. And only then can you turn it. Nice and light though. No jerky movements. Like when you're caressing a girl's... that is,
I get it. Thanks.
Greetings.
Tell me, Matthias, what do you think of your hunker?
Johanka? Yeah, she's a nice girl. She helped the lads and me out of a few scrapes. Actually, she's always been good to us. Why do you ask?
Your uncle's a very nice girl, all right. Haven't you noticed maybe she's nice to you more than the others?
Me? How do you mean?
She's shy. You know how it is.
You mean... she likes me?
Supposing you were to ask her to the dance this evening.
Really? You think she'd go with me? Well, I suppose I could, but... Wait, though. Maybe I should have a bit of a wash first. What do you think?
Don't beat around the bush. Just go and ask her. There's nothing to it.
Oh, all right. I'll try it.
Sore knees, backache, bellyache, whatever the ailment.
Igual se enfada, tío, pero paso de estar dando ahí, buscando los puñeteros dados para que se los dé. A ver qué dice.
God be with you. What can I do for you?
About Matthias.
Yes? Tell me everything.
I had a chat with Matthias and told him everything.
What? Oh my God! You traitor!
But he said he'd be happy to dance with you.
I can't believe you'd... Wait, what did you say?
I said he'd be very happy to dance with you.
Just like that?
What more do you want, an offer of marriage? He'll come to you and invite you. That's all.
He's coming here! Oh my God, I have to get ready. Thanks, Tess. Thank you.
Bueno, no ha ido tan mal.
Whatever the ailment, I've got the remedy.
Uy, ahí va. Vamos a verlo.
Good day, Teresa.
Hola. Quiero ver yo cómo le pides. Que es por ahí. ¿A dónde vas, Matías? Ah, ah. Uy, le va a pedir ir al baile.
God save Teresa.
Yo, Hunker. God be with you?
Matthias! What are you doing here?
Well, there's that dance this evening, and...
Yes,
Yes, what?
I'll go with you.
Ah, I see. I wanted to ask you.
You asked and I said yes. So we'll go together. Pick me up in the evening, at dusk.
All right. Yeah, I'll pick you up this evening. At dusk.
I look forward to it.
Vale. A ver. Me queda... Vuelve a ver a padre. Me va a echar la bronca por haber gastado la pasta, pero bueno.
Stealing the king's silver is a capital crime. You get the pie for that.
Why do you keep going on about it? What's it got to do with me? I keep telling you, I don't know nothing about any silver. I'm a miller. Flour is what I know about. If someone's stealing silver from the mines, why don't you talk to the mint master about it?
Well, we did.
He was the one that brought it up.
It's our job to ask everyone who lives nearby if they saw anything suspicious.
Then good luck with that. Because in case you haven't noticed, everyone around here lives near the mines.
Aye, but some live closer than others. And then there's also the fact that... how to put it?
We're asking you because, well, you're a miller, right?
Oh, I see. Since I'm a miller, I must be a crook. Is that it?
No, but you know what they say.
Aye. They say you lot can hardly find your own asses. Never mind a thief. You're keeping me from my work, young fellas. So if we're done here, farewell and good luck.
All right, Miller. If you should happen to hear anything, let us know.
How are you, Teresa?
I went for those nails, but the blacksmith is with Sir Radzik today.
All right, leave it till tomorrow then. No hurry. Right now, I need something else. Quick.
What's up?
The guards were here asking around. They said someone's been stealing silver from the mines. Can you go and tell Stibor? He went to check the fish trap below the bridge.
Why? What has Stibor got to do with stolen silver?
Look, just talk to him about it, all right?
But I'm asking you, Father. Don't tell me you don't trust your own daughter.
For heaven's sake, Teresa. I said talk to Stibor about it, so talk to Stibor. And hurry.
Bueno, pues nada, me ha gustado, la verdad, retomar este juego. Sí que va un poco más fino. Ya hacía tiempo que no lo jugaba, no lo recordaba. Así que bueno, voy a cortar aquí y ya continuaré el próximo día. Así que nos vemos en el próximo directo, chicos. Ahora está de oferta el juego. Baratito, baratito. Venga, hasta luego.